Cole, you mentioned Pedro Morales. You mentioned Bruno.
With the Goldberg mentality and intensity. Lock up to start things off. Reigns, Goldberg, Reigns into the and a right hand by the champion, stunning Goldberg.
Had to have been an unfamiliar feeling for Roman in those early moments, being overpowered. Safer out there than it is in the ring with the tribal chief.
Roman Reigns.
Hold on.
Goldberg put the brakes on. Remember, he's got to get Reigns back in the ring. Reigns with a champion's advantage. And Roman Reigns meets him with the right hand.
Goldberg down to one knee. Reigns relentless on the attack.
Treatment by Goldberg outside the ring moments ago. And now Roman Reigns.
Oh my God! Hits this. We got a new champion.
Yeah, but Reigns with a Uranagi.
Let's take another look at this. Roman Reigns with an expertly executed rock bottom
sights. And Roman with a Superman punch. Back to his feet. Roman Reigns with the roar. Oh, a spear! A second spear by Goldberg. He almost had him up. Roman able to shift the balance and counter with this move over the past 537 days.
Goldberg's got to be fading soon, right?
Wrap his legs around the waist of Goldberg, but Goldberg. Now Goldberg is down, and Roman Reigns.
Goldberg's time in this matchup's limited, if not out.
And he's out. Goldberg's.
Another marquee victory.
And would be title versus title if that happens at WrestleMania.
Roman looked to slam the door on Goldberg, but again, guillotine submission, and the Hall of Famer
that he hit.
Oh my God! Now didn't waste any rock, and we're in Smashville, and that's what Brock Lesnar's doing to Roman Reigns.
And only by their imagination and the laws of gravity.
The steps. Oh, suplex to Reigns. Up begins. Oh, and Roman Reigns just dumped over the barricades.
This is right up Lesnar's alley.
Another suplex to Roman Reigns. And Reigns just dumped right into our cameraman over there. Lesnar now.
Oh no!
German suplex. Suplex City has come to Nashville.
His way toward Lesnar.
What is this fool Heyman thinking about?
Wait a minute now! Had Heyman not reared his head.
And there's the Samoan drop through the table. A Kemp will set up again, and he's going to put Brock Lesnar through it. And as Lesnar set up for a Superman punch. Loaded again. Trying for a second one. This time Lesnar's down.
Do the job.
Reigns with a spear. Roman Reigns sets through the ropes into the floor.
Oh, God. Did you see the way the champs...
What is Brock doing?
I have no earthly idea.
Steel steps out.
Oh,
Roman
God.
Reigns again. Roman's
got a piece of a table.
Oh my Jesus!
7 seconds and somehow made it back to his feet on instinct alone.
Oh my goodness. Taking out the trash! And a German suplex to Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar continues this brutal beatdown with an F5.
Gonna do it.
The brutality continues. Went for an F5. Roman Reigns
was turning purple for a second.
It was. Oh, now Kimura. And I believe Chad Patton saying Reigns is out. Count of 7. Roman Reigns is starting to stir, but does he have any time? Where the hell is he going? Oh, gee. Corey, get the hell out of there! Lesnar's lifted up the ring with Roman Reigns in it with a damn tractor. Reigns 4. Hey, wait a minute.
Jimmy and Jey Uso hit the scene.
I was wondering what. And now it's
Right something to come in. I'm very good to you.
Heyman's mouth cast a check. Look at this. Oh my God.
Lacerations all over Lesnar.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Against Reigns and Lesnar. Will it happen again?
With the briefcase.
Roman Reigns. Just out of the damn briefcase. Still in this. Spear by Reigns.
Onto both champions. Still stirring.
Count of 8. Count of 8. Can Brock. Oh my goodness. This is just Lesnar beats the count again. You gotta be kidding me. What the hell?
Let's go, Brock. Let's go, Brock.
Breathe. It's over. Reigns retains. It took the Usos. It took Paul Heyman.
Who returns the favor. Reigns looking established dominance. Big E needs to make his mark.
This is a key way.
Verbally beaten.
Big E in the ring.
Big E now able to reverse Lashley. WWE Championship to the then Mr. Money in the...
He beat a compromised body. No denying he deserves.
Lashley.
First one up, a Big E. Dog in this matchup when you've got to fend with Bobby Lashley.
So champion still very much in it.
Listen. Dog right in his tracks.
That's the key, and now Lashley. High speed impact.
Is dominating the WWE champion.
Athletic. Not many. Maybe none. Believe he couldn't get it after that.
The Almighty suffering damage at the hands now of the Tribal Chief.
And when to attack him right now, attacking a vulnerable Bobby Lashley.
Striking with his own level of vitriol. And the Tribal Chief Reigns willing to dish more out now on the middle rope.
Before the break, all three men essentially a human.
Right into the body lock.
This is going to hurt in a bad way for Roman Reigns. The need to prove himself by overcoming both Reigns and Lashley.
The Almighty's on the outside. A step ahead.
Control now. Reigns at his mercy.
By Bobby Lashley.
Hands on to the suplex.
Big E able to slip behind.
Belly to belly by the
Reigns in the process.
side by side from way up high.
And he rolled forward right into the knee at the right time. Who's strategic, right? Who strikes when their opponent is missed the Superman punch? Will we see it? Big ending.
Prevented the pinfall from occurring. It's in his sights.
Bobby Lashley. Caught halfway.
Yes, indeed, this is awesome.
Can he get it?
No!
Anything left?
I'm asking the same question, Jimmy.
Wants him to put it away, and he might.
Big ending incoming.
And if it won't, expect Bobby Lashley to do it. No mercy. Air on Big E.
Lashley's not done yet.
Reminding Big E that the
Guest referee.
it's all right.
Ain't going anywhere. Going right after.
Ali is going to compete as well as he possibly can.
Wow! They've been on display for weeks as long. Also that vicious side from Mustafa Ali to get out of the way just in time.
Ali
Calls of the Miz just bringing the fight as much as he can.
Mustafa Ali trying to use his experience advantage, but so hard to.
There you go.
Wow. Jeez.
Unbelievable strength of Veer Mahaan.
Ali laid it on his feet.
Anyway,
Oh no, that's eye on the target, and that's Veer Mahaan.
official duty.
Miz purposely placed himself in the way of. Now the official can go after the superstar. Outside, Miz as the referee, and a rabid Veer Mahaan.
Can Mustafa Ali hold out? He cannot.
What is Theory looking for now?
Oh, I know exactly. Let's reapply.
Humiliation.
Oh, this man, Mustafa. I think Veer.
We haven't seen them for weeks.
They can put out an action. Both by Veer.
I'm gonna go, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Hello and welcome back to a WWE 2K22 gameplay. During the fight, we'll talk about 10 facts that you should know about Austin Theory.
Drew Gulak seems to always have a chip on his shoulder, always fighting hard like he's got something to prove and everything.
Austin Theory joined the main roster during the 2021 WWE Draft. It's only been a few months, but he already seems like a huge superstar. His storyline with Vince McMahon has given him a ton of television exposure. There's no doubt Austin is a really talented wrestler, and his gimmick works extremely well with WWE's target audience. While many fans believe that Mr. McMahon will eventually give up on him, there's also a possibility that he could end up becoming one of the top performers in the next few years. Theory is still a new name for most wrestling fans, and there's a lot they don't know about him.
have won out. We'll see if they do again here tonight.
Great reversal.
He won the Future Star of NXT award in 2020. Unlike many other wrestlers on the main roster, Austin Theory didn't have a great career in NXT. He worked in NXT on and off from 2019 until last year. During this time, Theory faced several wrestlers but mostly lost his matches. He also once challenged Roderick Strong for the NXT Championship but was unsuccessful. Despite his poor performances, Theory won the NXT Year-End Award for Future Star of NXT in 2020. He was a member of Johnny Gargano's The Way faction. At NXT TakeOver War Games, Austin Theory helped Johnny Gargano become the first ever 3-time NXT North American Champion and joined the Way faction. Theory also teamed up with Gargano in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic in 2021. Joining the Way changed Theory in many ways. His character became goofier and fans liked this change. He quietly left the faction after he got drafted to Monday Night Raw. Shane McMahon really wanted to face him at this year's WrestleMania. Following a disappointing Royal Rumble event earlier this year, reports came out that Shane McMahon has been let go by WWE. McMahon booked several spots around him in the men's Rumble match, and people backstage didn't like it. There were plans for Shane at WrestleMania as well. The company wanted him to get into a storyline with Seth Rollins, but he reportedly wanted to face Austin Theory instead. Another report said that WWE has already found a replacement for Shane at WrestleMania 38. He participated in a bodybuilding competition. Austin Theory has one of the most athletic bodies in the entire WWE. He started working out at the age of 12 and did bodybuilding before deciding to become a professional wrestler. When Austin was 17, he became Mr. Teenage George in men's bodybuilding. This was Theory's first competition, and he trained rigorously for it. Every once in a while, Theory posts pictures from his bodybuilding days on social media. He has won multiple titles outside WWE. Austin Theory is yet to win a title in WWE, but he has had multiple championships reigns outside the company. Austin's first title victory came in his second match, where he defeated Arkansas Fox to become the WWE 4 Heavyweight Champion. He also won several other titles in different promotions. Most of his reigns lasted only a few months, though he also held the Evolve Championship for nearly a year. Made his wrestling debut in 2016. Austin Theory wrestled his first ever wrestling match for Glory Pro Wrestling in 2016. He lost his debut fight, but on his second match, Theory defeated Arkansas Fox to become the WWE 4 Heavyweight Champion. Fox was also Theory's trainer. Over the next few years, Theory worked for several promotions such as Full Impact Pro and Evolve. He got a WWE tryout opportunity back in 2018, but didn't get signed until the next year. He challenged for the Raw Tag Team titles at WrestleMania 36. After signing with WWE in 2019, Theory started working in NXT live events. He made his television debut in December where he answered Roderick Strong's open challenge for the NXT North American Championship. Austin wrestled only a few matches in NXT before he got called up to the main roster. He aligned himself with Andrade, Angel Garza, and Zelina Vega. Theory and Garza also challenged the Street Profits for the Raw Tag Team titles at WrestleMania. What led to him working with Vince McMahon? After stealing the $100 million Golden Clay Hat Rag at Survivor Series, Austin Theory got involved in a storyline with Vince McMahon. He took Austin under his wing and has been teaching him lessons since. Following Survivor Series, Theory faced Big E on Monday Night Raw. His match reportedly did well with the teenage audience, and that's one of the reasons why his storyline with McMahon continued, according to Wrestling Observer. He is a huge horror movie fan. Austin Theory is also a huge horror movies fan. His favorite horror film was the 1980 blockbuster, The Shining. This movie is based on Stephen King's novel of the same name. He also has life sizes of characters such as Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees in his home. He has also a huge life size of Iron Man, and he calls it the most unique item in his home. Theory claims his gimmick is very different from Tyler Breeze. There are many fans who compare Austin Theory's gimmick to Tyler Breeze's Prince Pretty gimmick. While both wrestlers love taking selfies, their characters aren't exactly the same. Austin takes selfies of his victims after beating them, whereas Breeze was just so full of himself that he only took his own pictures. Many fans accuse Austin of stealing Breeze's gimmick, but the wrestler fired back at those comments and said that what he does is totally different. That is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it.
Here is your winner, Drew Gulak.
This is the type of victory where you really have to weigh the costs against the benefits.
All handed to Drew Gulak. His research and studies got him a win here tonight.